Yo, what's up there guys, it's Immersive Gamer 83 and thank you very much for stopping by. We are back in Unreal and I had a little cheeky message from one of my subscribers saying about this VR mode. I'm yet to try that out, but I'm definitely interested. I need to work it out and have a little play around off camera, to be honest, first of all. But I just have been playing around with some of these photogrammetry asset packs. Pretty cool, to be honest. And yeah, they're pretty modular, so you can stack them up and put them all however you want. And it's a little bit just like, I would say, working with Lego, to be honest. So you can move around and interact with everything. And yeah, it's really very enjoyable just playing around with these pieces and putting them together and just making them kind of work together. So I've got a couple of different packs installed. I've got probably too many, to be honest, but this one I've got a combination of some old abandoned factories, which looks pretty cool, as well as working with a steampunk pack. We've got some city stuff in there as well, so I do want to go for some sort of crazy stuff, and it might not work together, and but maybe it will. Maybe it will all come together and everything will be okay. So it's just going to play it by ear and just start trying to smash out some things together and just try and get things working as best as possible. I've learnt a little keyboard shortcut. So got the old W key, which will put it in the moving one, which is the same as this, and then we've got the E key, which I can change the rotation, which is very nice. And we've also got the R one, which is rescale, which is pretty handy. I ain't gonna lie, very handy, to be honest. So very happy that we've got little shortcuts worked out now, so that's an improvement over the other day. And already we're just kind of just working around and piecing things together, and yeah, so far so good. So I reckon we'll get 2 of them in there. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I know there's gaps and stuff like this, but there's like these little extra pieces that you've got in here for pretty much patching up holes of things that don't fit properly. So let's have a look. We've got meshes down here, things like these pillars here. So this is pretty cool. We can just drag in a pillar like that, and then we can just move it around like so, and then just resize it. So overall, very happy that everything's kind of starting to go well. That looks kind of cool. Just need to double check, make sure that it looks as if it's watertight. I like the fact that there's some cracks and stuff going on. Yeah, it looks good. I'm going to try and do some light into the scene as well. I don't know if this is going to work there, I might need something a little bit different. I might make that bigger. Let's have a little look what we got here. We've got a piece of wall here. That might work well. I'll try that one. Still painfully slow, but these little incremental improvements are definitely going to help speed things up. Not too concerned about like them looking really amazing at the moment. You can kind of hide a lot of it by like actually piecing things together. So I mean, that one looks off, so I'm gonna just move that away for now and change it over. We'll try and get that a little bit bigger. Just as I decide to stream, my TV decides to go into standby mode because it's been on too long. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. I should press no. Alright. Sorry about that. And yeah, this is going to be pretty chill. So while we're here, I've muted the audio. I just double check that I have muted the audio. Yep, so the source content's been muted, and I'm just going to play some epic music. which you guys won't be able to hear. But it just kind of does get me in the zone a little bit more when I'm building. Okay, that looks cool. I do want some of these buildings to start having a slight overhang as well. So, like some of these buildings, I want to have like almost, you know, like when you're building in Minecraft, you always like come out one. I want some of that stuff coming on. So maybe we can try that now with this one. If I get a couple of these pillars out like that, maybe I can flip it, get a couple of these going on. I found a nice little trick as well, that if you have, I'm going to try and measure this out. If I rescale that a little bit, approximately halfway, so we'll move that over. Yeah, like that. One of the things we can do from the rescale, after we've cloned it, we can clone it over like that, and we can actually use the rescaling tool to reverse itself to make us a different shape. It's pretty cool, huh? And we'll just get both of these pieces. I can move them up as one. Lovely little look from underneath. And we can rescale both, I think. Oh, ooh, maybe we have to do that individually. Let's back up. We'll select one. Cool. Nice. That'll do. Got a little bit of Z fighting now, which is never good. I'm going to flip this one as well. Aha. Oops. Helps if you copy the mesh. Nice. I don't know if I can rescale everything together. Oh, that's nice. another thing as well, once you've got a few copied in together, you can start like making additional copies of it. We can maybe use some of it on the other side of the map. Okay, we can put a little block in there as well. We'll just spin that round nicely. Just have to try and hide and disguise things as best as we can. Got some pretty cool props in here as well from like some of these like asset packs as well. Like there's a lot of free stuff in here as well. However, I am using a couple of paid bits as well. I have downloaded a couple of paid bits, but they do a free giveaway every month on the Epic Store. It's awesome, and they give away a whole load of stuff. We got on here. Modular building set. There we go. We've got some stuff in here. That's pretty good. Upper roof trim. Yeah, you got some nice trim pieces in here as well, which is quite nice. So we can use some of those, which is handy. I'm going to get a few of them in actually. I can just move around. I don't want to keep going in and out of the menus as well if I can help it. I think the more efficient you get with it, you just pretty much like copy and rotate assets and stuff. So I think you just need to sort of like mess around with that sort of thing. We'll have a few of them in there anyway, just so we've got corner pieces. Upper trim roof piece. Yeah, cool. Oh, that looks nice. This sort of thing will definitely help with the other builds. So I definitely know we've got some corner bits over there that need some. So we'll go and dump some over here as well. Nice. Actually, we could actually move some bits over, so that will help get the look if we can get in there Make sure that's it, tucked into the building. Yep. Like that. Nice. Definitely have to save it in a minute. I should have mirrored that. I wonder if I still can. I might be able to. No, not really. You kind of can, but not really. So yeah, I mean, I'm very, very new to this. I'm still kind of enjoying doing this, and I'm hoping. I mean, I don't think I'm at the point where I'm going to make anything like amazing, but it'd be nice to try out some stuff that you can actually go inside of. Once I've got the hangs of the basics as well, I'm going to actually make an attempt to try and do some building in Unreal in VR. Apparently, that's quite accessible. You can, it's pretty accessible way of doing it. So we'll just have to try and see how we get on, really. It might be alright. It's always worthwhile checking from different angles as well, because sometimes you think everything looks alright, when in actual fact it's well off. I probably didn't choose the best lighting for this scene, to be honest, as well. What I do want to know is how to work out how to make decent ground. Like I want sort of like road textures and that as well. There are some template things, but like they don't really hook up too good. I mean, they're alright if you want a generic, proper square city and that, but if you want something like mine, which is, you know, kind of well off. I mean, there's these pieces down here, and this is like a junction, but they don't have the flats. I couldn't find the flats at least. Anyway, I had like one side of a flat, but it didn't really work. Some of these things I want open as well, like, you know, little rooms in here. Do want this to be open, and the problem is you can get invisible meshes as well. So you get basic geometry, you can pull it in like that, size it however you want, sort of thing, which is nice. So we've got a block like that, but then you can put a subtractive block in, and if you put it inside, it cuts away like negative. You know what I mean? You got like a negative one there. Whereas I'd love to do the same with doors, like, so, you know, like a nice photogrammetry asset like that, and then put it in the middle, but it doesn't really affect it in any way, which is a shame. So we'll delete that bit. Whereas I do want to have some nice interior scenes, you know, like being able to go inside the buildings, like, so there's pretty much 6 big compounds that are going to be able to go inside. So like this one here, one over here, one over there, one over there, one over there, one over there. This one's kind of got some stuff over here, so I've already made some entrance ways here, and you will be able to go far inside of that. So if I click on that and just delete that out, it opens up. So I will have to get some more negative space. Look, you know, there are rooms inside that I need to make those negative doors on, like as you can see here. And one of the things as well is once you've made a negative door, you can't click on it. So I want in your world outliner, I'm just going to quickly save it. Let's quickly build as well. Yeah, in your world outliner, you can rename assets and change what they're called, just so you remember them. So I've changed a couple of things on here to invis. Yeah, okay, the error is it just took a while to complete. That's fine, we don't mind that. And it's exporting lighting data, so that should catch up. So if we search invis, let's have a look. When it lets me do it with 33% done, I don't want to actually press anything until that's done. Okay, right, so we've got invis cylinder, and if we can click on them, we can actually see them here. So we've got invis cylinder there, number 1. So if we get invis cylinder 1 and invis box like that and copy them both, then you get the whole arch. And again, if we clone the asset, then we can just move it into the other piece like that, and then you've got your archway, you know, which is cool. Again, you know, you can rescale that as well, make that a bit bigger, although that's gone mash up, so let's get rid of that. Yep, good. And we'll do the same again. Oh, I don't think I got the top of the door. Or maybe I didn't push it all the way in. Okay, let's go back. Let's push that in a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. So, just trying to think where I want the door to be. Maybe 2 doors here. So we'll bang it on 90s as well. So we're doing 90. Cool. Oh shit. My speed's a bit quick. I need to take my speed down. And I'm pretty sure I've lost the model. If you press F when you've lost the model, it'll just find it again for you. Right, which way is... Oh, we've got a way out here. And we've got a way out here. Okay, so I reckon 3 doors now then. So we'll move that over a bit. One door there. Cool. Oh, sugar. Yeah, probably there. Nice. And on this side, we don't really want anyone like walking through and having a door opposite a door. I feel that that'll fuck with the flow. So I think like one in the middle. So if I kind of grab that, I can clone it again. Oh dear. And we'll move the whole thing through. Cool. So should be somewhere to the outside world. Do we want an exit point here? Not sure. Put my speed up a bit. Yeah, so that one, I should be able to delete that out at some point. Or actually, nah, just shrink it. Okay. Has that done it? Kind of looks right. Shrink it a little bit more. There we go. Nice. So this one's going to be like a access points here, or up the stairs to go in the main building. It's going to be like a multi-floored building, so there needs to be some sort of probably... Oh, straight outside there. Oh no. Oh, we need to actually close that wall off because it's an invisible texture. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Thicker walls maybe? Move the walls over? Let's try it. So, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in maybe collaborating on some sort of project as well. I mean, I don't know. Was this something that you'd be like? Would you like to maybe have a go at working on a joint project together, or maybe I'm not good enough for that? Maybe I need to learn a bit more. But I can kind of throw a few things around inside. This is coming on alright, actually. I might turn off the lighting, it's pissing me off a little bit, so we'll put it unlit for now. Okay, so I need to make that so it's not visible from inside like that, whereas inside still you can still see it. So I need like an internal window that kind of looks like that. Do you know what, fuck it, I might even just grab that, clone it, and then just 180 it. I grabbed the wrong bit. Lol. Okay, so we'll clone that. Boom. I have to be careful about texturing because effectively I'm blocking my exits. 80. Nice. Another thing which is pretty cool to stop things looking like proper the same. I wonder if I can get rid of that now. Right. Okay, so that should really line up. If you click on this now, you should have a little look down here. It's got different like material elements and stuff. So I don't know how well this is going to go. It might only be able to have a certain sort on there because it's a bit shiny. But sometimes these materials have different elements. I don't think this one has. And one of the cool things about it, I know one that has got elements. There's a wall around here somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, over here. Yeah, so I'll put a little wall down here. And on here, you can see the materials. It's got loads of different materials on it and that. And it will tell you what it is. So it's like plaster and the brick wall. So if you can actually change this out, if you find a different brick wall in your materials and that, you can effectively change it. Oh, it's doing something. So yeah, you can make it into like any kind of wall you want because it's got different elements on it. You could go and grab like a cobblestone wall or something, change it. Map has errors. Took time to complete. Yeah, standard. Okay, let's have a little look then. So if I just go on to like materials, so if I just search, if I click on content to open and maximize it, and then type in here materials, material, sweet, yeah. Then we got all of these ones. Look, so what got manhole cover, classic brick wall. Yeah, like square cobblestone. Let's try that one. And then we can grab that. If you throw it over the asset initially, like that, it will do it, and it'll wipe over all of these. Whereas if you back it up, I mean, it will take a moment to do it. That's quite nice, actually. What's that? Grooved metal sheet. Ooh, I wonder if I can change any of these other ones as well. I think one of the things that I'm learning about this as well is if you're staying in using certain assets, you should copy and paste them for a while because like it's much more efficient doing that, just like copying and duplicating and things like that, rather than pulling out new assets. Like it's a lot more demanding doing that. So I don't think I'm very efficient. There we go. So as you saw just there, look, it changed the whole texture on the wall, which is like everything, including the railings and everything, which looks a bit shit, I'm not gonna lie. But if you grab it and put it on in the individual element, so that's the brick wall, like that, it will do it and it will scale better. And then you've got a lot of metal, so we can change like the metal to this. You know, there's so much customization on it. It's really cool. I'm not sure if I've got any of the assets installed now for any of the characters. There's like Paragon stuff as well, so I wonder if I can search near. He's called Wraith. I don't know if I've got him installed. I don't think I have, no. But you can change the colours of what the people look like as well. It's really awesome. I want some sort of like different wall. I'm not really too keen on this one, you know. I'm going to delete that out. I'll come back and find something for that. Just in the interim though, I want to know that it needs to be blocked off. Oh, not an invisible one either. We need an add block. Boom. And I'm going to get rid of this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I can just scale it up. Cool. So I'll know that at some point that bit's going to be walled off or something's going to be there, so that's fine. I'll just carry on filling in some stuff. Oh yeah, fascia. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, it was good. I think it's bigger still. needs to be bigger. That looks weird though. I think there's already 2 in there. Hmm. Do you know what? That ain't working out. So I'm just going to copy these. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So yeah, this is the progress for now. I mean, we'll turn the lighting back on. We'll build the level. Should take a moment. There's things like clock towers and everything. There's loads of cool stuff on here. Alright, we'll turn the lighting back on. Cool. Let's have a little look then. Nice. This is going to look pretty sick, you know. I mean, yeah, it's still super basic, but like once there's like a lot more of this shit going on, it's going to look cool. And the actual level's got a bit of layout now, you know what I mean? Oh, so it'll look a bit stuck. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, then. This is going to be cool. Oops. Look at the detail on that, look. When you're actually in there, that's going to look sick. I mean, at the moment, I ain't got no nice lighting or anything in there, you know. This is just like the bog standard lighting. Put down some like bit of overgrowth and that as well, you know what I mean? Like bang in some god rays and that. This is going to be good. Yeah, I don't feel that works quite right there. Do you know what? I'm gonna move that. Oh dear, no, that's not what I wanted. So we'll get that, and we'll get that, and we'll move it out of the way. Oh, I've got the floor as well. What a bastard. Let's go. Put it back. Yeah, I've ruined that. Yeah. Is that better? Yeah. Alright, so we just want that. Let's move that up. Okay. And that. Let's just move them out of the way for the minute. Cool. Alright, nice. So they're out of the way. I'm tempted just whack another one of them in there. I think we can go higher still. I think we can have another tier. Maybe some like arcing stuff joined. I want this building to be enterable. Maybe we can get like a cheeky little alley in there as well. So if I get that, we'll duplicate one of them just so we know what's going on. And then I might shrink that. Yep. Okay. So we'll put one there just so we know what's going on with it, like that. And then we'll put another one right there. So that's still really roughed out, like blocks. Spent a bit of time making this one all nice though. This one's like it's all parallel lines, gone over it. All the dimensions are 90s. You know what I mean? It's proper nice in there, like all thin walls. So this one should be good. Working on the second level soon as well for that. I feel like some sort of like stairs into like an open courtyard thing, like here. This top section roof bit be like a courtyard thing. Don't know. And then it'll be darker, really dark inside there. But anyway, that's a little progress report for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully I can work out how to get these god rays going on soon as well. But yeah, hopefully next time I'll have a bit more for you. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know if you want to see anything specific, or if you are not interested in finding out about this project. So that's probably me going to be signing off just for a bit, but there we go. Short and sweet tonight in comparison to yesterday. Yesterday was a bit longer. So, alright, nice one guys. I'll speak to you soon. Take care then. Bye bye.